The Olivia Tremor Control are a band from Athens, Georgia, USA. They started in the late 80s with Will Hart and Jeff Magnum in Rushton, Louisiana as Cranberry Life Cycle. They moved to Athens, Georgia and became the Synthetic Flying Machine. They were then joined by Bill Doss, and Magnum left for a solo project which became Neutral Milk Hotel. The Remainers became Olivia Tremor Control at that point. That was 1993. They released 2 albums before their breakup in the year 2000. They reunited in 2009 and are still going, but have not released any more albums so far. Hi, my name's Dan. So this was their first album, and it's my first encounter with them. And the full title of this album is Music from the Unrealized Film Script, Dusk at Cubist Castle. Apparently there's no such film. That was just a conceit. It's a double album, so it's quite long. The first half is mostly what I might describe as being happy hippie songs, kind of in the vein of the Beatles and the Beach Boys. Those two are deliberately referenced at various points in the stuff that I've read. Mostly rock instruments, a bit fuzzed out at times. There's some nice harmonies, which is quite a feature that they've got. Vocal harmonies, and there's general feeling of positivity about it. The second half, there are a few songs still, but mostly it's soundscapes, more experimental noise and drone and sound effects and instruments used in interesting ways. And this is definitely more into the what you might call psychedelic kind of area. The whole thing would be described as neo-psych or psychedelic rock, I guess. This includes 10 tracks with the name Green Typewriters. Mostly they're short, but one of them is nearly 10 minutes long. And the whole thing finishes off with a more straightforward song again. So the songs, I've already referenced the Beatles and the Beach Boys, definitely kind of want to reference 60s psychedelic rock stuff. The more soundscapey stuff could be inspired by Pink Floyd or krautrock, and things like that. There's all sorts of interesting things going on there. Overall, I quite enjoyed it. I found it to be a nice balance. Some of the songs are a bit on the twee side, but actually it's quite nice to have this positivity. I kept thinking about Britpop actually in the songs because it had that kind of positive feel to it. And I know that neo-psych and Britpop were kind of tied in together somewhat. So, yeah, I reasonably enjoyed this album. As always, I'd love to know what you think, so please do leave a comment down in the comments box. And that's it from me for now.